I always thought the strange marks on my arms were just a rash, a peculiar irritation that flared up now and then. It wasn't until yesterday, as I traced the lines in the dim light of my bedroom, that I realized they formed a map. The map led to a place I promised myself I'd never return to, the abandoned amusement park on the outskirts of town. As a child, I had stumbled into a hidden area there, a forgotten corner where the air felt wrong, and shadows seemed to move of their own accord. I left with a sense of unease that never quite faded, but the marks on my skin told me it was time to go back. The drive to the amusement park was eerily quiet, as if the world itself knew I was approaching something it preferred to forget. The gates were rusted, barely clinging to their hinges, and the once vibrant rides now stood as skeletal silhouettes against the setting sun. My heart pounded as I followed the map, the lines on my arm seeming to pulse with a life of their own, guiding me deeper into the park. Memories of that hidden corner flashed before my eyes, of the whispers that seemed to rise from the ground, urging me to join them. In the heart of the forgotten area, I found a massive, ornate mirror, its surface strangely pristine despite decades of neglect. As I peered into it, my reflection began to change, twisting into a version of myself that was unfamiliar yet eerily recognizable. It mouthed words I couldn't hear but somehow understood, words that spoke of choices and debts, of a promise made long ago. The map on my arm burned with a searing intensity, and I finally understood, this place wanted me back, not as a visitor but as a permanent resident, a keeper of its forgotten secrets. I stumbled backward, desperate to flee, but the shadows had come alive, weaving around me with an embrace that felt like the cold grip of inevitability. My reflection reached out from the mirror, its hand merging with my own, pulling me closer until the world around me dissolved into darkness. As the last light faded, the whispers rose in a triumphant chorus, welcoming me home. The marks on my arm shimmered one final time before vanishing, leaving nothing but smooth skin and the certainty that I would never leave this haunted place again.